Hi again, everybody. As you can see, my books have just arrived. I am so happy and excited. This is the first batch. 25 books. 25 from CreateSpace. I edited, I did the artwork for the cover, I did the book, I did it all. Well, I also had help with the editing though. Now I couldn't afford a rail editor and stuff. Professional editors, they can charge like a couple $100 depending upon how long your book is. This book weighed in at about 380 pages. That's a lot. So, I mean, that would have cost me a couple $100. I do not have a couple of $100. I don't even have $100 I can spare. My wife and I, we are just scraping by. So I had to rely on English teachers, people who had good eyes and stuff to help me edit these books. And they did. I mean, I've been getting 4-star and 5-star reviews on Amazon. However, we didn't catch all the errors. I found this out after I ordered all of this. What do you do when you run across a problem like this? There were a number of ways I could react to this. One was with dignity. Another way I could deal with it was quiet contemplation. Another way I could deal with it was try and be a little funny about it. Take a page out of the book of Homer Simpson, for instance. Ow, paper cut! Or I could take a Oriental philosophical approach to the situation. Of course, there is also the, shall we say, more practical way of handling things. I went back to CreateSpace and to Smashwords, and I corrected as many of the mistakes as I could. They were mainly grammatical errors. An extra word here or a word missing there, things like that. And then I re-released it as a second edition. But I still had all of these. What to do? Simple. I went on to Facebook and I alerted everybody that I had 25 flawed copies. I was going to personally sign every single one of these 25 copies, and for those who asked me to, I was even going to personalize it. This way they knew already that, yeah, these are not perfect copies, and that a new second edition is out. But these are the first ones. The first edition, if you will. And there's only 25 of them. So I let the buyers know and let them decide. Now I posted this last night. This morning I've already sold 4 of them, and more people are lining up. So that's how sometimes you gotta take the bad with the good. Make lemonade out of lemons. I let people know, I was honest with them, I let them know that these copies were flawed, but this is how I was going to make them. They were unique, and how I was going to make them even more unique. So if you run across a problem like this down the road, Try and do the same thing, or do something similar. Let your buyers know if there's a problem, and be willing and offer if you want to replace it. But some people will actually, if you make it special enough, people will want to keep them. And I'm really, really flattered that people want them even with their flaws, because they think the story is that good.